Today I'm going to be showing you how to make tortellini Tuscan soup in your Instant Pot. Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to make one of my favorite soups in the Instant Pot. I was looking out the window this morning and noticing the crazy amount of snow that we've gotten over the last 24 hours and thinking it is the perfect day to make soup. So if it is cold where you're at, you're going to love this soup too. It's one of my favorites. So it's actually really easy, but it tastes so good. I've already started warming up my Instant Pot by turning on the saute setting. And I'm going to, once it says hot on the display, you just add in a tablespoon of butter and let it melt. I'm gonna add in 1 cup of diced onion. And we're gonna saute this just until the onions are a little bit soft and translucent. Now I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of minced garlic and saute that for about 30 seconds. Now I'm going to pour in 4 cups of water or 4 cups of broth, depending on what you have. So I'm going to do water, and then in addition to that water, I'm going to add in better than bouillon. So I usually just do 1 teaspoon of better than bouillon per 1 cup of water. So that would be about 4 teaspoons. So I'm going to add that in. All right, now we're gonna just start dumping some ingredients. I'm gonna add in a bay leaf. These can be dried or fresh. All right, and then you're gonna add in 28 ounces of crushed tomatoes. I love using the crushed tomatoes for this recipe because the consistency is what you want. It's not like chunky tomatoes, but it's not pureed tomatoes either. That's why it's so good for this tomato based soup. Okay, I'm gonna throw both of those cans in. And then we're going to do our seasonings, which is 1 tablespoon of Italian seasoning, 3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/4 teaspoon of pepper, and then we're going to add in our chicken. So I'm going to add in 1.5 pounds of chicken breast. You can also use boneless chicken thighs. And these ones are frozen. They can be thawed or frozen, it doesn't matter. And then we're going to pressure cook. So put the lid on, make sure the seal, I always just kind of go like this, make sure the seal's in tight. Put the lid on. And then for soups, I love using the soup button. If you have the soup button, set it for 10 minutes. It keeps the broth clearer and it's just not as, it's more gentle. If you don't have the soup button, then just use the pressure cook button or your Instant Pot My Same manual. The pressure cooking time is up and it's been sitting here for 5 minutes, so I'm going to release the pressure by moving the valve to venting, or on my model, it's just a mere press of the button. Then once you can, remove the lid. All right. So we're going to pull these pieces of chicken out and put them on a cutting board. Let those just sit there for a minute. And then I'm going to turn the Instant Pot to the saute setting and get it heated up, because what we're going to do now is we're going to cook these tortellinis, these frozen tortellinis, in this hot liquid. I let these sit out the whole time the soup was cooking, so they already started kind of thawing a little bit, just so they wouldn't take as long. So I'm going to add in a whole package, oops, and this is about 19 ounces of cheese tortellini, and they're the frozen kind. And if you can't find them at their store, look by the frozen breads, because that's where they are when I go to the grocery store. And then we're going to add in a can of rinsed and drained beans, and these are Great Northern beans. Oh, and then make sure to pull out that bay leaf. You can just discard that. And then I'm adding in about just, I don't know, 2 to 3 cups of kale that has been, the stem has been removed, and I just kind of cut that up. Actually, I just tore it up with my hands. What I want to do with this, it's half and half, which is like half whole milk, half cream. But I don't want to add that in right away, just because I know that it will separate with that hot liquid in there. So what I'm going to do, pour that 1 cup of cream in there, half and half, and then slowly just like stir in some of the hot liquid with the cream. And this will just temper it so that it doesn't get shocked and separate once you just pour that in. Now I'm going to pour that in. Going to add in a half cup of Parmesan cheese. All right. And then I'm going to cut up this chicken or shred it, chop it, however you want to do it. You just cut it into pieces so that it can be in little bite-sized pieces for the soup. Okay, now you have all your chicken cut up. You're gonna add that into the Instant Pot. All right, stir in that chicken and then ladle some into a bowl. And you can season each bowl to taste or season the whole pot of soup to taste, more salt and pepper, whatever you think. A little bit of Parmesan cheese on top would be delicious. And I love to serve this with breadsticks or French bread. Both are awesome choices. I hope you love this soup as much as we do. And I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.